Hey, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be doing a chit chat about a multi-game card, and it has been quite a long time. But the reason I want to highlight these multi-game cards, because if you love to cheat with these old school games, this can be the ultimate game card for you. So what I understand of, there are two different versions out there. This is the Hack 235-in-1 and the other one is the Hack 128-in-1. Only problem is that this thing isn't in English, and yeah, there's a little bit of downside when it comes to the main menu itself. But with these multi-game cards, the first thing that is it has like a very good impression of the overall quality. Because when we have seen a lot of crappy products, this is not bad at all. But first, let's do a quick teardown, and I'm going to be leaving you a look in the inside. So when it comes to these, let's say, cartridges, like the best quality you're getting is having the two screws at the back. And this is an indication that we do have a shell that is quite nice. So with the multi-game cards, I did notice that when it comes to the quality of the really old cards, there we have some, let's say, really bad quality ones. But in general, like the multi-game cards come in these very nice shells. So let's open it up, and you can see that it's even clicked together. There we go. And when it comes to some of these multi-game cards, you can actually see that they have a battery in the inside. Not all of them, but what you're getting is actually that we do have the option to do a quick load, quick save, or at least like the original saves. Sorry, I mispronounced that. But yeah, there is unfortunate no, let's say, information on the chip itself. They do use an original chip from Japan, and this battery can be replaced if you want to. Nevertheless, it's absolutely awesome, and this is just one of those more premium, let's say, solutions. But of course, let's take a close look at the second cartridge, and here you can just see this is a completely different quality with having a Fujitsu, let's say, device or a chip itself. So that is kind of cool that they did implement, like, say, okay chips when it comes to that, and the overall construction of the PCB is not bad itself. But we're not going to be doing any comparisons. You can see this is just going to be in completely different level, and that is the thing that we're going to be seeing a lot with these, let's say, devices. It's going to be in hit or miss depending what you're buying, where you're buying it. But so far, this is absolutely a more premium product when it comes to, let's say, the overall configuration of the chipset or the PCB itself. So let's start off with the most disappointing one, is the Castlevania Hack 128-in-1. No idea why it's calling the Castlevania, because there's all kinds of stuff on here. So when it comes for playing these games, so they mean hack, then this is going to be in combination of all kinds of different games. We can actually use the screenshot for seeing what kind of games it is. So for me, it's recognizable. I think this is the Dude, Crush, Kryl, whatever dudes. You know, there are a couple of games, Mega Man of course, and there are 128 different kind of games on here. But okay, so what is going on? What is actually the hack? So let's boot up one particular game. So let's say we're going to be booting up the Turtle game and see what is going on over here. What is actually being changed out? I think the biggest thing they changed out that we're having with invincibility most of the time. So, but let's get into the game and give you a quick example of this particular one to see what is going on. So let's get hit, and this is exactly what I mean. You cannot get hit, and this is just the ultimate way to play. So you just want to play somebody who doesn't really understand these games and just want to just press some buttons. You cannot actually die in here, so that is more of the fun and cheesy part about it. You can just play the games, you don't need any game genie whatsoever. You can just play all of the games without any problem. And it just works perfectly. If you're going to be resetting it, it's going to be automatically to the main menu itself. Yeah, we're getting that annoying music. I personally really hate it. So they always putting this Street Fighter 2 Plus version on here. It's kind of weird, to be honest. Every single multi-game card is the same shenanigans. Okay, so let's see what they actually changed out and what is going on over here. What did they, let's say, implement when it comes to the cheat? Does every single game have the same thing that we can get hit? Or what is going on? Hello? Just freaking hit me! So I can actually hit her. Yeah. Are you going to do anything or what? Is that the thing how it goes? Like you're just going to be... Oh yep, that's the one I wanted to try. Yep, she can't hit me. So I think that's going to be the case with every single game. Another game I love to try out because this is such a difficult game. Yep. Okay, so this is going to be super easy mode, playing this game like that. Okay. Yep. So if you ever want to actually like play this game, finish it, this is another way to go to. So what is kind of a missed opportunity? So we're going to be looking into, let's say this particular game. Yep, it would be cool to have like infinite, let's say, power-ups. So let's say if they even implemented that. No. So that's not the case. But I can get hit. But it doesn't do any damage. Oh, it does that. Wait, what the heck? That is really strange. So I'm guessing they messed it up when it comes to some games. So where Street Fighter was actually a super cheap way to play, or cheesy way, yep, it's the same thing going on over here with some Mortal Kombat. But yeah, the only thing I wanted to actually see in this cartridge that to have like more options. So let's say they're like an unlock system with new characters or some really cool new updated things. So the hack is actually more like a cheating. So I don't really understand why they call it a hack. They should like call the ultimate cheating, let's say, cartridge. Okay, so let's take a close look at the other cartridge, the Hack 235-in-1. Let's see if this is going to be any good. Okay, so this isn't different. It's also called the Super Games 235. So what is kind of interesting, you can just see the HK, and meaning that these are all hacked games. So it's kind of interesting that not all the 235 games are actually hacked games. But what it is kind of cool, if you're going to be going through the list itself, you can just see that all kinds of very cool games on there, like having the Super Shinobi 2, having the Revenge of the Shinobi, everything is on here, and they are using alphabetic order, so that's absolutely awesome. So let's see, Alternate Beast is in here. We're going to be testing out an Alternate Beast to see if there's anything going on, if they implemented anything. So the list itself is quite good when it comes to the titles. Again, they're having the same Street Fighter 2 shenanigans, Rock and Roll Racing. But one of the things I just wanted to see what is going on if you're going to be choosing the Ultra Beast. Is this actually going to be a better solution? Is this like an updated version? Because I know there was some like color version thingy going on with some of the games. So yep, those games are just normal like they're supposed to be playing. So yeah, it's kind of bummer that they didn't implement all of the games with a hack. Or let's say there are even updated games out there with different kind of colors. Resetting will bring you back to the menu. And I'm guessing the battery is actually for using with certain games that have a save feature. But let's see what happens if you're going to be booting up, let's say, the Bare Knuckle 2. Is this just invincibility like we have seen before? Or is it anything going on that is special? So far, this is all normal. I did notice that there was like a title for somebody who hacked it. So, okay, so they implemented running, so that is absolutely better. We do have infinite life when it comes to that. Let's get hit. Yep. So, in this case, they absolutely improved it. For the simple reason, because you do have like fast running. That looks kind of weird because this game was never intended to have like running option. And of course the infinite life. But the downside to this cartridge is we cannot shut it off. So let's say if you want to shut it off saying, hey, I want to shut it off and just do some auto cheats. No, that is not possible. This, as you see, is what you're getting. And the other thing I want to check, I completely forgot, is the menu. If there's anything we can change out there. So here you can see that it is a release of 2007 of somebody who hacked it. So you can just find it if you want to. So in here we're finding any improvement or let's say any crazy thing. Not at all. So that is quite unfortunate. It's just a pure minor hack or cheating version. So what we do have, it's kind of interesting, we're having over here the Golden Axe number 2, and this is indeed the color. So this meaning that this is actually going to be an improved version with the colors, and I'm guessing this is the same case with the other game that we could get hit. But let's see if there's something else implemented. Oh yeah, crap. The controller shenanigans. But I just wanted to showcase what's going on. We don't have infinite, I think we don't have infinite magic, and we can just get hit. Let's see what happens. So no, with this version, we have infinite life. So we can die with this, but we don't have infinite magic. So that's actually the difference. And it seems to be this is an enhanced version of the colors. I'm just going to be honest, I don't see it. But that has to do because you need to do reading comparison to see that, in my opinion. But let's play some old school games like Biohazard Battle and see what is going on over here. I think most of the games will have the same kind of configuration of having, like say, some minor cheats enabled. And again, there is so much room for improvement. Okay, that's interesting. So we can die, but I'm guessing this is the cheat. We can just continue playing. So it's more like a semi-cheating way to play these games. Okay. So it's kind of interesting to see that we do have all kinds of different, let's say, cheats enabled. Sonic. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting one. Let me guess. Yeah, we're just going to be running through the character. I would say like I cannot lose rings. I think there's one of those other Sonic hacks that we can just play. We can get hit, but we're never going to be losing any rings. So yeah, this is another way to play Sonic. If you just want to cheat and you don't want to play the game seriously, these hack compilations are kind of funny. However, yeah, so where this particular one, this Castlevania one, is absolutely a massive disappointment. I mean, particularly when it comes to the language in the main menu, then you need to go be just checking out which game is going to be what. And of course the other hack, this is not like a 100% 235 in one hack. This is just a combination of having, let's say, different kind of games, like original games, but also hacks so far, I understand. Yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you think of these cartridges? Would you consider picking out or just use a Game Genie? And it would be great to see you in the next video.